Hola a todos y bienvenidos a las chorreaventuras de Blackwood. Continuamos con la llamada de Cthulhu. En el capítulo anterior hemos estado en la biblioteca, en la librería sin nombre, una tienda de libros donde el dueño había desaparecido y hemos encontrado tras una búsqueda en el Necronomicon. Así que ahora al parecer, debido al Necronomicon, nos hemos encontrado proyectados en otro cuerpo.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Vaya.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Hemorroides.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
Necesito matar gente.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
A ver.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin.
Oops.
Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign
Está
body.
embarazado.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
Está cambiando.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
Cartílago.
What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Es una alergia. Tómese un paracetamol y ya está.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail.
Usa una manguera.
And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
Usa la
But
manguera.
that doesn't explain his condition.
Oh sí, mutando.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing
Se está
unnatural
convirtiendo en un
mutations.
comunista.
And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Señor Fuller.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
¿Por qué no?
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I
No?
even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
El
I
juramento
have to
hipocrático.
protect my discovery. These people owe me
Hipocrático.
their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be
Oh,
in
hipocrítico.
time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view.
Quiere que comparta su
In
punto
the
de vista.
meantime,
No
take
importa,
care
no
of
se
your own
preocupe. Le
patients.
sacaré los
and Try
ojos.
not to forget who you're dealing with.
Pues así de espaldas
Was
parece
that a threat?
mortadelo.
What did he mean?
Sí, así lo
It was a
amenaza.
warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
No se preocupe. Sé que se va a tumba, porque va a acabar ahí. Ja, ja, ja. Niki, 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 Niki. ¿Está nevando? ¿Está nevando? ¿Es nieve? ¿Es mierda? ¿Es polvo? Mutando, mutando. Tubi, 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 tubi.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
A ver. Mágicamente lo está cambiando con las manos. Es que es digital. Hola, ¿qué tal se encuentra hoy?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Bien. Entonces estará bien.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Sí.
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
No.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
¿A quién se le ocurre? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué hicieron los concursos de tango en madera podrida? Removieron los tablones, pero no quitaron las tumbas.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Hasta que la apuñalé. Este paciente no me cae bien. Aquí. Oh,
What is the boiler room key doing here?
¿a quién le importa?
The key to the boiler room.
Que sí, que me la
Not
dé.
where I expected to find it.
Que no me importa que la
The
quieres
key to
coger.
the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Que la cojas. Tan difícil es. ¿Doctor Fuller? Es el Doctor Fuller sin gafas. Y con bata. ¿Qué tiene aquí? ¿Tiene cosas escritas ahí o es roña extraña? Puede ser roña.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Esos vapores humanos. Ajá. Orgánicos. A ver,
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
¿de quién? ¿De quién? Y Irene Colden. Mari Colden. Ah. Pero Sanders es ¿quién es? Espera, ¿esta no es la viuda?
Mrs. Sanders?
Pero si esta es la viuda de Sanders, si esta es la viuda del ciego, es porque Kat la ha traído aquí. Tiene buena pinta. Ese tono rojizo oscuro de su almohada y de sus labios me da una buena...
Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
¿Sí?
This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Bien, voy a examinarle. Ha suspendido.
His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Quemarle.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Eso es. Hay que insultar a las enfermeras. Soy una doctora. Y ahora, con este saco de patatas que tiene por almohada, le asfixiaré. Sí. Mátalos a todos. Mátalos a todos. Mátalos a todos. Ah. Paz y tranquilidad. Y ya no queda nadie. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Quieren una enfermedad incurable? ¿Un hueso roto? ¿Una rotura de espalda?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Está bien.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Entonces no hace falta que los hubieras hablado. Pero sí. Cocina. Hola.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Hola.
Dr. Colden?
Sí. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué quiere pasar?
Dr. Colden?
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué quiere pasar? Oh, estoy en medio, lo siento. Lo siento, estoy en medio. Oh, qué cosas. Somos bañaneros. Algo me dice que no tendría que haberlo cogido, porque si lo he cogido, quizás no suba yo de nivel. ¿Esta gente la he visto? Sí, creo que sí. Sí, este es el... Está así chunguillo.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
I can see you. Boo!
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. I don't have any business in the boiler room.
¿Cómo que no? Hola.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Al menos hasta que mate a Fuller. Tengo que matar a Fuller.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Tengo que matar a Fuller. Matar a Fuller. ¿Qué es esto? Oh Dios, no. La nefrología. Esto estaba por aquí. Esto estaba por aquí. Esto estaba por acá. Usted. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola.
Dr. Colden?
Sí, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Estaba yo aquí en medio? ¿Qué tal? Sigo estando en medio. Hey, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Había un sitio como... Ah, aquí. ¡Boo!
The key to the boiler room.
Que
Not where I expected to find it.
No me importa, quiero cogerla. Quiero cogerla para entrar y arreglar el agua. Hola.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever.
Sí.
I wanted more for myself, but...
Pero... recibí un flechazo en la rodilla.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
A usted lo conozco. Usted es el de las drogas. Usted...
Dr. Colden.
Ah, usted es amable. No me interesa usted. Hola.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
No quiero... Este... Pero...
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares.
Todo el mundo
They
tiene
keep me
pesadillas.
awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No.
No one has ever seen the things I see.
Probablemente sí.
It's like I'm turning mad.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone on Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
No, o sea, al final este merece la pena y todo.
Where did my fiancée go?
Yo qué sé.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work. Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
¿Quién es su prometida?
I don't get why they have us
Oh, no,
waiting
usted
so
no.
long. Almost no
Paso.
patience here.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Si hoy quieres arrancarle las tripas. ¿Dónde estoy? Oh, estoy... No sé, estoy... ¿Quién es usted?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Ah, hola.
Thank you.
Hola.
I'll be going. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
El Pierce es entonces esto es sobre el pasado de...
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Ya, pero sabemos dónde leches está.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Ah,
Dr. Colden,
¿sí?
I'll be going.
Susto me has dado, hija. Ay, ¿me dejará cogerlo ahora por tercera vez?
The key to the boiler room.
No.
Not where I expected to find it. The door to the boiler room is locked.
Ya, pues quiero entrar. ¿Cómo puedo entrar? Hola. Cirugía.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Administración.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
En teoría. Dupidu, dup, 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 dup. ¿Qué es esto? Vestuarios, pueden ser. Vestuarios, vestuarios. Alguien se ha dejado aquí unas llaves. Alguien se ha dejado aquí un bazooka. Alguien se ha dejado aquí un cadáver. Tupitu, tupitu. No hay ficheros, no hay archivos, no hay nada por aquí. No hay ficheros, no hay archivos, no hay nada por acá. Boo.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
A matar gente en el despacho de Fuller.
Dr. Colden.
¿Sí?
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Vale. Ah, mira, ahora sí. Pam, 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 distraída, don pan. Tum, tum, tum. Quiero entrar allí. Tum, tum, tum. ¿Qué es esto?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. Everybody says it.
Sí, sí, sí.
An
Bien.
old hag.
Aquí no es.
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Dr. Colden?
Haha. No puede salir. Tu, tururú.
The key to the boiler room.
Sí, le
All I
hemos,
have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
le hemos visto 40 veces. Qué hermoso es esto.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Pues será por herramientas aquí. ¿Qué tipo de herramienta buscas?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
¿De qué herramienta? Aquí tienes un montón de herramientas, tía. Cuéntame, ¿qué herramienta necesitas? Disculpe, ¿es usted mi herramienta? ¿Es usted mi herramienta? ¿Tú eres mi herramienta?
Dr. Colden.
¿Es usted mi herramienta?
I'll be going.
Herramientas, herramientas. Herramientas.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Herramientas. Buscando herramientas. Herramientas, herramientas, herramientas.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's temperamental,
And I'm the
if
one
I
who
understand
pays.
correctly.
What
Sí.
a pest. It's so unfair.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Herramienta. Herramienta, herramienta. Tengo una herramienta.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Qué pena. Tan joven y en el paro.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow, even if I know it's not your strong point.
I've apologized 1,000 times.
I haven't counted that many, but then unlike you, I don't have time to keep track.
Please, Mrs. Donovan. I'm grateful to you for having kept me on despite that incident. I just need the water to be put back on. Otherwise, the bathroom will quickly become a nest of germs.
Very well. I'll finish what I'm doing, and then I'll fix your...
The last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Sí. Ese tema de Stendhal. Podéis buscarlo en Google.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Vale, ¿cómo es lo que buscamos? Pero lo que queremos es bichear. Vamos a bichear a lo duro. ¿En serio? ¿No vas a buscar nada más? Vale. Tienes todo. No puedes guardarlo.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the unusual nature of what she calls...
Why is Ethan on medication?
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
¿Por qué un zapato ahí?
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
¿A qué se refiere?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Pero... O sea, tiene el cadáver de Sarah Hawkins abajo.
I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Cierra. Yo no he estado aquí. Hop. Hello. ¿Por qué no funcionan los ascensores? De hecho, prefiero que no funcionen los ascensores. Es mucho más seguro ir por escaleras oxidadas y putridas. Deberían tener cuidado con los botes de pintura. Por algún motivo pensaba que era una mina. Ah, mierda. Un calvo.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Me ha apuñalado con una jeringuilla.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Me va a disparar. Qué guay. No lamentará.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No.
Nope.
He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
No.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Oh, no, no puedo ver esto.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Eso.
Whose
tenemos 3
life
días.
did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Uf, ¿sí o no? Muy bien, mejor él que yo.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Ala, esa suspensión. Hola, Cuervito. Pues es el capítulo 8 de La llamada de Cthulhu. Así que lo dejamos aquí por hoy y hasta la próxima chorri aventura. Hasta luego.